All right, another big Vikings win this weekend, playing in London. That early morning rise on a Sunday, 6:30 a.m. here for me because I'm on the Pacific time zone. Got the new office set up. Welcome to my office, as you can see. Let's just recap this game. Let's react to some of the plays in this game, and let's maybe talk about what the Vikings should do moving forward. So, again, 28-25 victory, kind of escaping with some luck here. Lots of almost nails the 61-yarder to tie the game. He hits both uprights and kicks out, so can't get luckier than that. And they really escaped in this game, but a win's a win. That's how we have to look at it. Vikings, this has been a continuous storyline, so win's a win, and let's keep moving. So let's chat about some of this game. So Jefferson gets back to his ways, 10 for 147 and a touchdown, shows his elite skill. Like, he had a couple plays there. He is just wide open. He's making cuts on his routes that are just making defenders totally get lost or trip, or, this is it's just him. He's just an amazing receiver. I think he's going to continue this. Thielen, of course, safety blanket early in the game there when Jefferson was getting quite a bit of double coverage. Came in with 8 for 72. It looks like he might be hurt, so that's something we got to look at going forward because the depth of this receiving core isn't great. So hopefully we can, Thielen's not out for too long. It looks like it might be a high ankle sprain is what I was reading, but that's not confirmed yet. So we'll see if he's playing next week against the Bears. Let's talk about something that this team has done all season long. Special teams. They are elite this year so far. This is one of the best opening special teams performances we've seen in the NFL. The kicker, Greg Joseph, comes out 5 for 5, gets all them field goals. I'll talk a bit about why I wish they would go for it. Less field goals would be great for the Vikings, but the punter, again, he throws a dime on 4th and 2 to keep the drive alive. This guy's just been amazing. Like, their special teams they had a fumble there at the end of the first half, and then on top of that, they didn't allow more than 20.5 yards per return, so they are performing at an extremely high level here. So let's move to some concerns that I had, or ways I want to look at this game. This O-line took a big step back in this game. Kirk Cousins looked like he was under fire the entire game. They weren't getting anything moving for the run game. This is what has been concerning the last few years, and of course Cousins has to become more of that quick passer. It's hard for him to set up any deep balls, and Jefferson's kind of that guy that's going to see those deep balls, so you wish he could get more time. So when they play some weaker defensive lines, they might see a little bit of a better performance here, but I think they do need to improve. They were showing a bit of a better performance throughout the season thus far, so maybe this is just a product of I heard their flight schedule was awful getting to London. They got in Friday night, had to play Sunday morning, so their jet lag could have been apparent. That's more of an excuse, but I did hear that they didn't plan it very well, was my understanding. So, but let's move on. So I want to talk about aggression with this coach. Like, where's the aggression under this new young head coach? Isn't that the concept, using the analytics? I really want to see them push to, go for it on 4th downs. I did talk about special teams being awesome, but why not that 4th and 1? They're on the 10 of New Orleans in the first half. They're coming to the end, and they kick a field goal. Why not go for that 1 yard? Really? No, you don't have a QB sneak. You don't have a play that you can just get 1 yard here and maybe even ice a touchdown. At that point, you're already within the 10. And then the only reason this doesn't look as good now is they got bailed out by their special teams, because that following kick, they actually forced a fumble, and then they get the ball again on the 20. And watching that specific drive, if you go to that last minute of the second quarter, you see Cousins take way too much time setting it up. They throw a bubble screen to Jefferson to start the play. He gets 0 yards. Was inbound, so the clock's running. And then we see Cousins take, I think it was 32 seconds before the next play. So they had 50 seconds left in the half, and they wasted 30 of them setting up that next play, which ended up being incomplete, and there was a penalty. So now they're backed up even more. And, just why aren't they doing a couple, good end zone seam passes? Take some risk with this. Getting away with the touchdown at that point, especially not getting the ball in the second half, I just think there needs to be some aggression here. Let's bring it. Go for the game. Use the analytics. Get there. So that would be my biggest thing for the Vikings here is be aggressive. Why not? I wish he wouldn't take so long with that amount of time left. So that's kind of my thoughts on that game. I mean, the Vikings are 3-1. We're looking great in this division. We get the Bears next week, another division opponent. Could move to 3-0 in the season against division opponents, which is huge. I think this is going to be a battle with the Packers as we head down. So winning more games in division, especially since they already got one over on the Packers, would be great. So I think we need to start pressing the lead, playing more offensive because the defense isn't totally reliable yet. I think it's going to take some time, and they're not in the best position to be an elite defense, but they're kind of a middling so far. So they escaped with 2 victories back to back here against opponents that are 2-6. So let's move forward. Let's be aggressive. Let's roll. Skull Nation, I think we're going to roll to a playoffs again this year, so let's start to hone in these small details, and I think we got a good chance at running deep this year. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Throw us a like, subscribe, it really helps us. And of course, check out our Thursday night video. We talk about Showdown and the game matchup on the Thursday night. So peace.